Okay, let's start with the latest update coming in, and this is the Prime Minister's interaction with his Canadian counterpart, Justin Trudeau. It's a pull-aside meeting, remember, which has taken place on the sidelines of G20. Those are the first visuals of the exchange that Times Now has accessed and has been shared by the world leaders as well. In fact, Justin Trudeau has taken to social media X, formerly known as Twitter, says on the sidelines of G20 summit, we discussed the full range of India-Canada ties across different sectors. So that's the visual that we're tracking of this pull-aside interaction on the sidelines of G20 between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Canadian counterpart Justin Trudeau. Now, there are a host of issues that the two leaders are believed to have discussed, and Justin Trudeau, among the several heads of states and governments who have been in the national capital at least since yesterday, part of these several exchanges that have been ongoing between the member nations of G20. He's personally been participating in each of them. Yesterday, of course, he was attending the first day of the summit when the declaration, the New Delhi declaration, was also adopted by the member states. In his presence is when the inclusion of the African Union also took place. In fact, just this morning we saw visuals of him at Rajghat as well, paying tributes to Mahatma Gandhi. So he's been there, Pragya, through and through, and this of course calls for the finalities of his interaction with the Prime Minister, pull-aside meeting between the two world leaders. What more are you learning on what was brought to the table when they were discussing?
So basically, there are many bilaterals that PM had today, and two of them has been tweeted by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. One of the most important tweets that he has done is embracing the President of African Union. Mind you, this is the India has taken upon itself to ensure that African Union gets a permanent seat in G20. Now it is G21 effectively. We have brought African Union at par with European Union, which is a big development and big achievement of India as well. Prime Minister has already always been for the Sagar. He has mentioned a word Sagar in his tweet while addressing of African Union, which means security and growth for all in the region. We have always been talking about inclusivity of everyone. Prime Minister has said that our logo is one earth, one family and one future, and it does not bear well if we secluded many of those countries that are underdeveloped.
All right, stay on with us. Lots of developments still trickling in the last minutes of the final day of the G20 summit, which has been very successful so far, Pragya.